So, in the last episode, we sorted out a fueling station, and we also sorted out our liquid biofuel, which it gets processed at. So, yeah. Hello guys, this is Wesonator88 here, and I am back again with another episode of some Satisfactory. Yes, I am here in Satisfactory on the world planet Domination, and obviously I'm over where my fuel is, which makes my liquid biofuel, which I did in the last episode. And yes, I've organised it. It looks a lot more tidy than what it was before, and I've given it a bit of a paint job and organised it all out. So, just in case anyone didn't see it, obviously I've sorted out a place where my wood gets distributed and my leaves, which obviously goes into the biomass. Yeah, and then it gets filtered off from some splitters to make some solid biofuel, which instead of now getting stored, it goes straight into the refineries to get made into some liquid biofuel, and then gets sent to my industrial fluid buffers, and then gets filtered down into my packager, where I package all my liquid fuel. And unfortunately, I've actually ran out of canisters. I've had quite a lot, but yeah, it's filled up pretty well, and it took quite a while. These were all basically 100% filled to the max. The one back at the base, which you saw at the start, which was the recap of the last week, yeah, they were filled to the brim, and it's not processing a minute more back there. Anyway, so I'm not going to go on about my liquid biofuel today. I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I say that. I'm actually going to try and hopefully get some stuff sorted out, because I need to start making some encased industrial beams. So it's either going to be beams and pipes. I'm probably going to do one set of these. I'll get one lot of these getting through, and probably two lots of these going through. Now, I already have the pipes and the beams here, because obviously we are at my coal plant, or main power source at the moment, because unfortunately I haven't got the stuff to make any fuel generators yet. So, in here, as you can see, I got my pipes, and underneath are my beams, so I'm getting at least, 80 pipes. So 3 of them machines to be used to make the industrial beams, and yeah, my beams are here. So I'll probably be using 2 of these machines. I might use 4, so I'll actually have an extra 2. So 2 beams, 2 lots of pipes, maybe be made for my encased industrial beams. Now, before I start doing anything with my industrial beams, what I need to do is set up a limestone node. Now, luckily, I already set up my miner for my limestone ages ago, right over here. So this will produce 120 limestone. Now, I'm still going to be working at the fact it's a Mark III instead of a Mark II, which it is. So it should produce 240 limestone. Now, normally, all we'll do is make it in a constructor and make it into concrete that way. Ratios aren't exactly that great. But, as you know, through my other episodes, I can't remember which one, I actually got an alternative recipe which uses the refinery. So we can make wet concrete. It's even better. So, obviously, it will literally take one machine into here. 100 water, not bad. So, technically, I'm going to need 2 of these machines, which will make 160 concrete, which is more than enough concrete, to be honest. It's overproducing. So I can have 2 of the machines. Obviously, I'll need 2 water pumps, because I'll need at least 200 water. So yeah, today I am going to literally sort out my concrete and try and set up a place which I think will be behind this place here, where my beams and that will be made. I'll probably get the assemblers there to make the industrial beams, and then I might sort out, either during this video, a way to get this all back to my main base, or I might just do it off camera and let's just show you the end result of me getting it back. So, first things first, do I have enough? No. I don't have enough. Right, I'm going to quickly go grab some more stuff, and I'll be back once I've grabbed enough items for doing this, guys. Okay. I've now grabbed all the stuff. As you can see, I've got a bit of a list of some items I need. I didn't I did put them on my list, that's right. So, first things first that we're going to put down is we're going to put our refineries in. So, see if I put both of them in down here. Which I think might be a good idea, actually. Hold on. I need to make sure they both fit. Without too much trouble. Of course, it's going to have trouble. And of course, Mr. Bean, you're going to be in the way, aren't you? Don't give me that look. Come on, out the way. No, don't come towards me. Seriously, every time I do that, you always do that to me, don't you? Tank bean. Right. So, I'll try this again. I'm going to put both of them in here. Which will make the wet concrete. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Job's done. So we're getting the concrete out pretty easy. Now, before I do any of this, let me just get my belt work sorted out for this as well. So, we are going to need, believe it or not, yeah, I'll do it down at the bottom here, it'll be a lot easier. Right, I'm going to have it merge here, but I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. I need it to split more than anything else. There we go. So it's going to be taking 120, so I need to mark 2 belts on these. Oh, of course it's in the wrong spot. There we are. It's in the right spot now. Right, now I've left a little bit of a gap, obviously because I need the water to come up into them 2 water pipe parts. Because obviously I'm going to get, like I said, a water pump. Now, where are they? I should have had them all in my hotbar instead, shouldn't I? Made it a little bit easier. And of course I'm not going to have it in an easy way, am I? Nope. Just put one there. And one there. So, where is it? There it is. Oh. Right, there we go. Right, so that will connect obviously to that one. For obvious reasons. That's going to come down. And I should just do this, might be a bit easier for me. Set these pipes up a lot easier. So I need this to go to there. It's not exactly right because it's not in the right angle I want it. Let's do that. It should be better. There we go. That should then hopefully 1, 2. That should work better. Yeah, it does. Good. They both connect there. Put a connection piece in about there, I'm going to guess. I'm kind of off on that piece, aren't I? Yeah. Of course I am. Let's just do it out here. Let's try and put a water pump in. Come on, I just need you to... Yeah, it's going to say clipping because obviously it's just snapped together. Snippity snip snip snip. Right, you. Connect to you. Awesome. Right, you get this. I've done this slightly wrong, haven't I? Oh well. I need the connection piece on that corner there. Oh well, never mind. Dang it, hold on. There we go. Now I can work this out a little bit better. dear. I don't know. I'm trying to make this a bit easy for myself, and I still mess it up a bit, don't I? Doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Right. That finally connects to that one. That connects there. Which I don't need that thing there. Get rid of them two as well. Should just make it up here without any problems. And you will come up to here. Which then we'll add it into there. Which makes this all look absolutely fantastic. Obviously, once I get all the bottom parts sorted out. So, that is that one part done. And now I need to get myself back to the top. So, when I get up there, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so I am now back up the top. Obviously, I have to go around a bit. And that is how my wet concrete will be set up, really. Obviously, I need to put in my logistics belt, don't I? Oh, what am I doing? Why don't I just have it go to here and then come up? Be a bit easier. Oh dear. Me and my math on this lot. Right, so I'm going to need a belt 3 for most of this, so it should be about there, if I'm not mistaken. With the belt going up, absolutely perfect. Which means everything for this will work absolutely smoothly. And obviously I like things to be as cleaned as possible when it goes into the machine and out of the machine. There we go. I know a few would be like, oh, why do you just destroy that bit? I don't like to have them little bits underneath. And I like the connections to be a lot smoother. Right, so that's all now set up to go to make concrete, even though I've not got it powered up just yet. Same for the water, I've not got that powered up either. Which we'll just quickly throw them 2 colours on there. And what was it? Number 2? Number 9. There we go. So that is basically my concrete setup. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this bit off the camera, is actually hold on. Let me just quickly go into the awesome shop because I got some tickets. I'm going to try and buy a few things just so it makes my life a little bit easier. You know what? We'll buy one of them. Don't need them just yet. Balls we do, but I don't need them ones. I need them ones. I will need them. Don't really need to worry about anything else so far. Actually, where's the inverts? There we go. Because I need to fix a few things up here and there. So I'm just going to buy them a few things. So catwalks, conveyor mounts, because I'm going to need them for this. Hub tube, obviously, we'll start some my hub tubes, and obviously some inverted ramps, or bundle parts of the ramps anyway. So that's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my concrete up to obviously come up around here. Well, I'll get it on this wall here, joined together, goes onto this wall, and it's basically going to come down. I'm going to put a system here so it can go in through this wall, all the way down to here. I'll say down to here, I'm not even here yet. Down to here, and it's going to come down over to that spot, so then it's connected them to the pipes and the beams. So now I can get my assembler set up in that spot, which is where we're going to set up our assembler to make industrial encased beams. So, like I said, I'm just going to get the conveyors down to this end, so it will save a bit of time. So I'll be back once that's done, guys. Okay, so I've sorted out the concrete, which will end up here. Obviously, we're getting the beams and the pipes. So the pipes, like I said, I'm going to use 4 machines of the beams, and I'll be using at least 6 of the pipe machines. So I'm going to have a bit of a weird conversion for the pipes. But beams I'll be absolutely fine for. Now, for the pipes, I'll use a splitter. So half will come into the machines, the other half will go all the way back to main base. Now, believe it or not, I'm going to have to actually use a smart splitter for the pipes. So one will go to one machine, one will go into another, and the other one will be an overflow. So obviously when the machines are filled up, they'll just overflow the pipes, so it still keeps going. The conversion will basically just work. So I'm going to set these up as best I can. That's too close for one. Let's have a 2 space gap, so I'm going to have them come in over here. So 2 gap, spot to work with, so 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make them, as soon as they are coming into here, change that to a triple. Believe it or not, I'm going to need everything to come in here. So they're all going to come in. Believe it or not, this is going to be the awkward bit, sorting this out so it all works perfectly fine. Hopefully I can fit a wall there. It's going to be over a bit, isn't it? Yep. Means I'm going to have to move everything to be a bit different than what I was thinking and planning in my head. 1, 2, 3, and of course I've run out because of that one. And 4. Yay! They're in. Right. So I'm going to have the concrete come down this one. So that'll be on a Mark III belt, which is pretty simple. I'll use a splitter there, and for the concrete I'm just going to use an overflow system. I am going to have an excess of concrete, I know this for a fact. So what will happen is this splitter will turn into a smart splitter instead. And of course I'm out of that material as well. Of course I am. It's a good thing I came prepared with some extra materials, so I can make some on the fly. So let's just make up, I think I'm going to need 4. Yeah, about 4 altogether. So yeah, I'll do that again. Smart splitter. So the centre will have concrete. The left will have concrete. And then the right will be the overflow. So obviously it will split the concrete into there and into this system here. When it overflows, it will come out here, which then will go either that way or that way, depending how I work it. It'll go. Now this is going to be the fun bit, because I need to sort out the rest into a spot to make it a bit more easily to split off. Not fun. I didn't plan this part out far enough. I might have to move these a bit more forward, to be honest. And I might just readjust them later on. So, there. There, and there. So I'll get these concrete ones hooked up quickly. Like I say, I'll just lay these out for now as groundwork, and then I'll readjust afterwards. So, now this is going to be the fun bit, is I'm going to actually put this up. It's just so I can get up here and do the parts up here how I need to. So, I'm going to have the... Is it going to be the pipes or the beams I'm going to want to come in first? The beams will come in this one. Be a bit easier. Right, so it will come about, pretty sure here. It'll split there. And then it should, in theory, hopefully. Please, without any problems, please, without any problems. Awesome. Go down like that. I'll put these as marked ones for now, just so I can do this. And again, straight to there. So straight away, that is absolutely perfect. I might have to adjust these. But yeah, that's how that's going to go. Oh no, that's beams, wasn't it? I goofed. Hold on, let me just put in the splitter. Say about there. So that's the beam. So half of them are going to go in to the system, half of them are going to go out. Now the pipes, this is going to look horrible, isn't it? I don't like the clippiness of that. Okay. That one goes bye-bye. That one comes in and does that. Right. I'm going to be left with that one. great fun. Right, so I need to do that. Right. And it'll come up to these two. Yep. Perfect. Right, so I said I was going to use a splitter. I'm hoping I'll get this bang on. I've got to check now to make sure that's the right distance for it all. Oh wow, that actually fits. Huh, okay. So that goes there. That should fit there-ish, if I'm not mistaken. I'm hoping I'm right here. Yeah, that'll fit in there. Awesome. Obviously, it'll be a Mark 1. And again, I'm going to use a smart splitter, which I'll probably put... I could have had this back more, couldn't I? I'm an idiot. Right. Splitter. There. Let's just do it to there. That's there. Right, and like I said, I'm going to use a smart splitter back here, which will send the pipes in it, yeah, and the rest will overflow, not the right side, will overflow on the left side. Hopefully I've got it right underneath as well, actually, to be honest, I can't remember. Right. That actually needs to be a Mark 2 belt, not a Mark 1. Before anyone says anything, yes, I know it needs to be a Mark 2 to make sure it all works. And... splitter. Oh, that one's fine, it doesn't need to be a smart one. Right, so that will be fine. That will be fine. I think the pipes will need it differently. And the smart splitter overflow on the right. I could technically have the smart splitter at the end instead, to make it a little bit easier. Actually, it might not be a bad idea having the smart splitter at the end. I should have thought about that beforehand, and I didn't. There we go. So now, concrete will go on the left, and then it will overflow when the system backs up. Because obviously it's going to be quite a bit coming down. So whichever that one is, I think that's beams. So that'll do encased beams. That'll do encased beams. I mean encased pipes, and yeah. So 2 on the right will do the pipes, 2 here will do the beams. It should, in theory, work. So I will rearrange this just a little bit. I'm just getting this all flown in right now, and I'll get it tidy up. So that is how it's going to happen. So the pipes will come in, the beams will come in, and they'll go to the designated spot. So you'll see that the pipes will just keep on going in a minute. And obviously beams will go in. Oh no, that's the wrong one. It's good I didn't have these all fully set up just yet, isn't it? Right, that's there. Again, like I said, I'm going to have everything done correctly. Right. There we go. So now, they have been filtered correctly. Yep, so pipes are going in, they've been going over, and the beams will be all set. So like I said, I'm going to just organise this just to make it a little bit more tidy, especially when it comes to the piping, mostly this side. And I'll just maybe... I don't think I need to tie this up for the back here much more, actually. I think this is going to be perfect. So I'm just going to tidy up the belt work at the back here and make it a bit more smoother. And I'll be back once that's done, guys. Okay, so I have now everything running and going smoothly, thankfully. So as you can see, the limestone's coming out pretty quick. It's just on a Mark 3 belt, ready for when it goes up. Obviously, it's going only into one of the refineries because obviously I'm only getting 120 out. So I don't really need the other one on just at the minute. I could, but it's just not going to make really much of a huge difference at the minute. So you can see it's all running smoothly. It's all coming out. Everything is hooked up, finally. I actually forgot to hook that belt up, which wouldn't have made any difference because I wasn't having it hooked up just a minute. And luckily the flow of water's going in fine. I might have to restore that pipe out because it's a bit horrible. I don't like that, but I'll have to restore it in my spare time. Anyway, so the concrete's coming down. I'm going into the next part, which is absolutely amazing. It's going so well. Now what I've done around here is I've just put up a little bit of a wall. I got things set up ready for when I finally get this all going back to base, which will go down that way. Yeah, I know, I've got a bit of a weird setup there, but it'll be ready to go at some point. But for now, I've just got it as it is. So the belt's more organised out here, looks a bit more cleaner, and a little bit more organised. The power has been set from obviously where the coal power lines are, so it's coming up and in. And everything's running. So obviously I've got two which are going at 6 per minute, and two of them which are going at 4 per minute. Luckily everything is just stacking up at the minute, so I might just put in a storage bin for now. And we'll have it there. And I'm only going to really need a Mark 1 belt, because it's not going that fast, so I can start storing up and I can get a stash made ready. Finally. But I will have to get that to start going back the other end, so at least I've got more systems running, which means I'll be using up more power till everything's used up. As you can see, I'm already way over my limit. Max consumption is 1,235. I'm only making 1,800 power. That's with the connections from here and the temp power line at the minute. But I'm going to need these industrial casings, for getting belt 4s made up. So yeah, it's pretty much done and sorted. Like I say, I do have to sort the smart splitters out a bit more. There we go. Don't know why I've got it going that slow for. I don't know. Mark 3 belt, Mark 3 belt, Mark 3 belt, and Mark 3 belt. And instead of having it go into the centre, because obviously I blocked this off, I've actually made it go to the right for the overflow. So when it overfills, will be a when it overflows, it'll just come down to here, and I'll sort it up to go wherever it needs to go later on. But as you can see, it's not overflowed just yet, and it won't be ready till I get the next system online. So for now, this system's going to run smoothly. I'm going to have no problems. As you know, I'm using the overflow method for this, so the one at the end here is going to take the longest, but it's fine. I've not really got a ton of materials at the minute being made on the beams, so it balances that out. Pipes, I mean, for the pipes, the beams I have enough which is being made, so it's going to work in the long run. So yeah, I've actually got that set up and it is now going. Thank goodness. Oh, that took a bit of time. Okay guys, I'm going to call that it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will be back with some more Satisfactory World Domination. Or Planet Domination, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go with it at the minute. But yes, hopefully you enjoyed. We finally got some encased industrial beams, so I've got it all sorted. We're going to get it stored up. And I'll probably, like I said, off camera, get it going back to base, so I'll go through a bit more. But hopefully you've enjoyed, and if you do have any questions, please do put them down in the comment section down below, and I'll try and answer them as best I can. So hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye for now.